Good morning, James. Great to be at your very busy facility in Oldbury. I've got that right, haven't I? It's Oldbury.
Right, welcome.
Great stuff. Thank you. Very busy facility, lots of machines, which we're going to have a little bit of a walk around in a moment. But tell me a little bit about Pattern Fasteners. I know they've been going for a number of years, but the success story in the last 6 years, down to yourself, obviously, in the team. Could you tell us a bit about that and how you got to the position you are now?
So the company started in 1981.
Yeah.
It was previously owned and run by John Lambert, and we bought the company from John coming up to 8 years now in November. John at the time was a one-man band, manual machining, mostly doing automotive components, and we took it from him, developed it, and got it to a position where we started machining using CNC machining, and we haven't stopped growing since.
Yeah. And you've got a lot of machines, particularly sliding head machines, the Citizen machines, and the Miyanos. So that's really allowed you to do a lot of different type of work.
That's right. So mostly turning work, sizes from 1mm up to 65mm bar fed. So we offer a complete range of sizes and complexity of parts as well.
And I guess with that, a bigger team now, lots of machines, so I guess you're growing. And what has that meant for you and your team of people and the way you're doing things?
Well, obviously starting as a one-man band 8 years ago, we're now up to 27 people. So massive staff requirement, big requirement for skills and machinery. So we've developed step by step and grown the team with the business along the journey.
Sounds like a real success story. Let's have a look around and we'll have a look at some of the machines, shall we?
Okay.
And I notice here, which is obviously great for us, you've got the oil savers and the coolant savers in action on,
yes.
on all the machines. So you have them
all
on
the
every
machines,
machine
yes,
here.
Every machine now.
And what has that meant for you, having the oil saver?
So, big saving in oil, obviously. We were losing oil previously as waste with swarf and through other methods as well. We've seen about a 30% improvement in our oil usage in terms of the waste that's going. So the saving on the bottom line, very happy with that. Also, we've seen machines run through the night where they might be low on oil. That's not happening anymore. Brilliant. So we're benefiting from that additional production overnight where a machine might stop.
Fantastic. And a great step forward on the sustainability train as well, which I believe you're doing quite a lot as well with your growth, is looking at the sustainability angle.
Yes, that's right.
And some of them things you're doing, apart from obviously the saving oil, I believe you've got IT systems to make a paperless.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a number of things. So we've got a lot of efficiency improvements by implementing IT. In terms of specifically environmental things, we've got work done on oily rags, recycling, energy comes from 100% renewables. So we've got a number of activities. Oil saving, oil is expensive. The oil saving has been critical to us.
Yeah, fantastic. And I guess all these steps is, we're looking at how we're going to make things better, smarter, innovation. And I guess that's what you're doing with the latest technology machines as well. You're making things a lot faster and smarter, which has an impact on the environment because there's less wastage, quicker process times, less power actually required to make a component. Lots of things that engineering will have a real positive impact by engineering our way, trying to improve things sustainably by engineering our way through it on that side. Let's have a quick look around on the machines here.
Jason, let me show you some of the parts we make here at Pattern Fasteners. So, as you can see, we've got quite a variety here. Everything from quite small brass.
I was going to say, what size do you go down to?
Well,
quite
typically
a
down
part
to about M2 type size.
Right, okay.
But then we go right up to bar turning, 65mm diameters,
okay.
And then even bigger than that, we can do chucking work on billets up to about 6 inches.
Oh wow! Okay. So the real diversity of product and materials. We're also going to see a lot of different brass, some plastics, some steels. I guess you're doing the whole host of materials as well.
That's right. Steels, non-ferrous, even plastics. So you can see there's some plastic parts here. We do most things actually.
Yeah.
If you take this component, for example,
look at that. Yeah.
You would find that to make that, you know, not on a CNC machine or a sitting machine, there's a lot of operations.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, a lot of rework. That part comes off complete like that from the machine.
Wow.
So we wouldn't have been able to do that historically, and with the Citizen machinery we can.
Wow. A number of parts, does it have to be thousands of parts, or can you do smaller batch work on there?
Yeah, I mean, quite often with the smaller batch runs, we'll run similar size parts together. But you know, we can work with a 10-off, or some of the jobs we run are 250,000 parts.
So you don't say, oh, you want 10,000 plus parts. It doesn't matter really. It's from anything from the smaller batch right up to the capacity of doing, you know, hundreds of thousands.
We're very flexible.
Excellent, great stuff. Okay, well, we're going to go and have a little walk around to the other section out there, some of the other processes. Okay, so what we have here is some of the older machines, but working away and looking extremely busy as well.
That's right. So we've got a number of manual machines here where the operator would normally load the part. So it might be free issue parts from a customer, or standards that need modifying to a non-standard.
Great stuff. Okay, and I've noticed here that we're looking at some of the IT, new IT system you've got in place here, and this is where you're going paperless with not just operation sheets, but inspection as well.
That's right. So our aim is to go paperless.
Yeah.
We've made some big steps with regard to that. So now every machine has a tablet on the machine.
Okay.
So
every machine has the tablet.
That's right.
Right. Okay.
All dimension checks are done on the system.
Wow, okay.
The counts, the quantity of parts produced, etc. And it's all managed centrally with our IT system. So rather than bits of paper, you know, we've gone digital, and it's also made managing the business a lot easier.
And I guess monitoring as well, which is kind of key. Monitoring the parts coming off the machine, looking at any deviations, anything that perhaps could be going a little bit awry on the machine as well. I guess it can help with that type of thing as well. That's fantastic. That's great. Well, thank you very much, James. Brilliant to see.